Hi, Megan Jane here with Crave Wholeness Health Empowerment Coaching. I'm so excited to be here today in a much better place than I was last week. If you saw my blog about being off the wagon, I am back on the wagon and I feel so amazing. So being off the wagon really reminded me that when I am not doing so well with my health, the thing that suffers most is my digestion. So today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of industry secrets and really little known tips that you may find if you have some digestive problems really work well for you. So the first is around water, and there are two things. First is we know we need to get enough water, and so you're going to be surprised to hear me say that one place we don't need to get water is before, during, and after a meal. This may seem contrary to what we know because we always need to have a drink, a liquid of some kind with our meal. Whether it's at a restaurant or at home, we feel like that completes the meal. And to be honest, water dilutes your digestive juices and your digestive enzymes, and it makes the body work much harder to digest the food. So if you're having water during a meal, of course you want to wet your whistle from time to time, that's fine, but 2 to 4 ounces at the most of room temperature water. Ice water is even harder for the digestive system to assimilate. Number 2, fact around water, if you're having trouble eliminating, first thing in the morning, if you're constipated, drink a glass of water and go back to bed and lay down on your right side for 15 minutes. Just lay there for 15 minutes, relax, meditate, breathe, but go back to sleep if you want. 15 minutes, you should start getting the digestive juices flowing, and I actually have no reason why laying on the right side is effective, but I did hear that somewhere back in my training and from other coaches, and when I've practiced it, it's super effective. So something that might help you. Third thing would be around food combining. This is a principle we talk about with my Clean Eating Challenge, which we're gearing up to do another class next week. April 12th. But food combining is really extensive and I don't have time to go into it here, but essentially meat and grains are very difficult to digest. You don't want to combine them and make it extra hard for your intestines to do their job. So if you're having meat, have it with a load of vegetables. If you're having grains, have it with a load of vegetables. There's some other rules in there about combining starches and meats, and the pH level that your body has to maintain in order to do that makes it work quite a bit harder. So again, won't go into it here, but something that you might want to consider. Let's see here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Probiotics. Oh gosh, probiotics saved my gut. And I heard recently the road to good health is paved with good intestines. That is so true. Your intestinal balance, your intestinal flora are like a second brain. And if you have been on antibiotics in your life, ever, if you have a moderate amount of stress in your diet, in your life, and sugar in your diet, moderate amount of sugar in your diet, you need to be on probiotics. You need to be on an intense dose of probiotics to get everything balanced again, and then from there you may only need to be on it for maintenance purposes. But I would guess that the majority of folks out there need to be on a restorative dose of probiotics. Last thing, chew your food and focus on your food. You know, we hear this all the time, and there are different recommendations about how much to chew, but let's be honest. We are in a society that is so fast-paced. We are not taking time to eat often, and when we are, we're doing it in front of our computers, driving in our cars, talking on the phone, standing up, multitasking, cleaning the house, whatever it is that we have to do. Our meals are just something that we sometimes squeeze in. And so it really is a disservice to chew fast and move around a ton. It doesn't give your body an opportunity to assimilate the food. Similarly, we have a mind-body connection. And when you are focused on other things outside of the appreciation for this wonderful meal in front of you and what your body needs to be doing with that meal, your body's distracted and it's not efficiently processing that food. And you don't have to take it from me, just focus on your food next meal you have or sometime in the near future, and see how you're much less likely to overeat when you slow down and appreciate what you're eating and you chew your food. And when you're chewing your food, you're helping your body with the digestive process that starts in the mouth. If you don't chew your food and you're just slurping it down, by the time it gets to your intestines, they're like, oh boy, we got a lot of work to do here. So it's not just a trite thing around weight loss or being rigid, saying chew your food 30 or more times each single bite, but it's really helping your body do its job better. So I think that's all the information I'm going to spew at you today, but I'm really just glad to be back, and I hope that you found this information valuable. Visit me online, www.cravewholeness.com, and feel free to ask me any questions, always at cravewholeness@gmail.com. We'll see you soon.